long can one man spend in a bathroom?
Oh, he just wants to look his best.
Yeah, today's a big day for him.
It's a big day for all of us. Once he's signed for this room in the old people's home...
Retirement home.
Then that's it, isn't it? He's moved out.
Moving on, that's how we have to look at it.
Can I come?
No, you've got to go to school.
I don't want Grandad to go.
None of us do, but it's what he wants.
I'll tell you what, when he's all settled, we'll go and visit him. Have tea.
I want to come now.
For the last time, Gabby, no means no. Dad, I really do need to be in the shower now.
Give me that back. Hey, Mama.
Gabby, leave your brother alone. I don't want to see that again. Do you understand?
But Dad's allowed.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is. He pushed Grandad over and nobody shouted at him.
What did you just say?
They can't just sack you.
They can, and they did.
Well, you should have been supervised. You're not trained in quality control, they know that.
Whatever. You could have told them why you got it wrong.
No, that would have been too much like hard work. You didn't even try and stick up for yourself, did you?
There was no point. My face never fitted in up there. Yeah, it did. The girls liked you. You said you loved it. There's no point in getting worked up. It's only a job. Find something else.
Like what? Milking cows or mucking out pigs?
If I have to, I've done worse. Like clean up after him.
Yeah. I hope you're still laughing when the rent's due.
Look, we'll have to manage somehow.
You can't just give up. You're a good worker and you put your back into that factory. No, they owe you another chance.
They owe me nothing. End of. Now you better hurry up before you get fired and all.
Love you.
I know. This isn't just about you not being able to read. What do you think? Tell them. If they know why you messed up, you might get your job back. Bus. School. Now.
Just tell me exactly what you saw, sweetheart.
Daddy shouted at me.
When Grandad hurt his wrist, yeah?
He was cross with Grandad. Then he said Grandad fell over like old people do.
Right. It's just really easy to sometimes imagine things.
I'm not.
No, you're not. You're not in trouble, darling, okay? It's just really important. It's very important to just tell the truth.
Thank heavens I managed to look at Dad. Egg stains all down his shirt.
Go on, darling. Go and say goodbye to Grandad before we go to school.
Okay.
We all know we can't go on like this. About time we got our lives back, don't you think?
Katie, I know you're in there.
Come to drop off the rest of my stuff.
It's hell up there without you.
You're missing me, are you?
I wouldn't miss you if you were 6 foot under. It's him I've got a problem with.
Right, and he's my problem because...
I managed to escape at 1 o'clock this morning. He stayed up till 3, drinking whiskey.
Really?
I can't stand it any longer. If he keeps snapping at Nicola, she'll walk. I went too far. Stirring it.
But you just couldn't stop yourself, could you?
For whatever reason, and I can't flame him work it out for the life of me. He thinks the world of you. You should see him. He's pathetic without you.
Your point being?
I've already said. I'm sorry.
But actually, Megan, you haven't.
Well, actually, that's all you're going to get. And it's a damn sight more than most. So get over yourself and get back to the house before I change my mind.
You should have heard them. You'd think they'd have more self-respect.
Morning. Daddy in the kitchen.
Oh, and the springs on that bed. They squeak like mad. Well, I did non-stop this morning.
You have to be so crude, Amy.
It was them being crude. All that moaning.
Shock horror. A couple come away to a hotel to have a bit of fun.
Yes, but they just didn't even care. You know how thin these walls are. We could hear everything.
Not everything, surely.
Pair of dirty dogs are probably still up there, sleeping it off. Yeah, should I go knock them up and tell them that checkout was 5 minutes ago?
No need. They've left.
When?
When you were cleaning the four-poster. They had a dash. Family emergency.
That's handy.
So I suggested you start cleaning up there, ladies.
Don't know about you, but I'm wearing rubber gloves.
Really?
Laundry, excuse me.
Do you want to get caught or something?
So, has life from the old dog yet? Got any problems with that?
No, I haven't. But Amy might.
Got half hour. Fancy coffee?
Can't skin.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you messed up again.
Like it were my fault.
You've managed to get by for long enough. You should have seen this coming. You could have asked someone to help you.
And show myself up.
You could have just pretended you'd forgotten your glasses again. You needn't have told anyone.
What, that I can't read? That I'm a grown woman with kids and I can't even order a pizza without asking kids what's on it?
Well, if you'd fessed up to Jane Nicole, you might have understood.
I lost her money. That's all that matters to them. They're either my bosses, not my social workers. Well, the what?
So you'd rather have no job than tell the truth?
I'd rather you get that zipped. Coffee, cake. You're paying.
Do you think he's going to pick this place? Oh, he seems to really like this place. Not exactly home, though, is it? It's going to have to be. Ashley and Sandy have agreed it's for the best. What about you? Looks okay. I have to go, Declan.
Ready when you are, Laurel.
Yeah. You are sure about this, aren't you? Yeah, it's fine. Right, all set.
Yeah, Dad was just telling me how excited he is by his new start. Where are you, Dad?
Yes, indeed.
So, let's get this show on the road. You sit in the front, Dad.
The bedrooms look nice. Good work, Amy. They're all spotless.
Especially room 3. Should have seen the state they left it in.
State?
But what kind of weirdo spends all morning at it in the hotel room and then leaves the place tidier when they checked in?
Someone very weird indeed.
They'd stripped the bed, sorted the towels, even folded the bog roll into that little pointy way that you showed me.
If we could do with more guests like that, don't you think, Brenda?
Well, if you've finished here, why don't you pop over the road for an hour? Eric won't mind, will you, Eric?
Yeah?
As long as you're back here in time to get everything ready for dinner.
Thanks. Right, see you later.
I like to think that you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Before we get down to... Maybe we could have a little talk?
What on earth would we talk about?
Well, it's just before we go any further.
Than we already have. Brenda, I don't think that's possible.
It's all getting a little close to home, don't you think?
All part of the fun.
And it's not as if we've got anything to hide. Much. I thought maybe we could come out, as it were.
Forgot me magazine.
Yes, some here. I've dropped something. Brenda's trying to help me find it.
That's right. And I think I've left the iron on. Through there.
Go on then, find your magazine.
He must really be winding her up if she's desperate enough to grovel.
Oh, he's so miserable that she feels sorry for him.
Yeah, right. It's all about the business with her, and it always will be.
I suppose if you do go and give in, then he'll just go back to his day job. And who said romance was dead?
I didn't walk out thinking I was just going to walk straight back again.
But you miss him.
I could live without him, but I just don't want to.
Thing is, has he suffered enough?
I don't know. I'm too old for games, aren't I?
Yeah. Sensible girl, that, especially where he's involved, because it's a fine line, isn't there, between treating him mean, keeping him keen, and then them bolting for the hills.
Right. So I should just give in then, yeah?
Well, you haven't given in. You've won this one. She didn't just apologise. She practically begged you to come back. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Not quite. No, that'd be Megan's head on a pitchfork.
That...
Well, I'm sorry, but the further you're away from her, the less you get to know about what she's up to.
Yeah, knowledge is power when it comes to other women, isn't it?
It is, Jen.
Read that in a magazine.
If it's knowledge we're talking about, I don't know how much wine to get in, because practically nobody's RSVP'd me about tonight.
Oh, Lisa's makeup thing.
The man for his own, no husbands, brothers-in-law, or stepchildren. And more. There's booze, nibbles, and makeovers. I can count all you lot in, can't I?
Only if someone shows me how to do Kate Middleton eyes.
I'll put you down for the first makeover, yeah? Katie?
Depends.
Well, you'll come to the opening of an envelope if there's free booze involved.
Damn right, well, yeah.
Yeah, right, great. I'll see you all there then. Oh, for God's sake, I'm on my way. See ya. Bye.
Of course, you know, some of us might have other plans, Katie.
But I might do. I might not.
The Aber evening went down a storm yesterday.
Oh, that's not really Sandy's type of thing.
You won't know till he's tried it. The lady next door to you seems very nice, Dad.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
You won't regret joining our little community, Mr. Thomas. See you on Monday, Mr. Thomas.
Oh, looking forward to it.
You're going to love it here, Dad. You'll make so many new friends, never be a dull moment.
Ashley, we forgot to ask about hanging pictures.
I'm sure there wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but even so, I'd like to sort that out before Sandy moves in. Just nip back and ask her.
There's no need. No need. Subtlety was never your strong point, was it? I take it you want a private word.
Yeah. You don't have to do this, you know that, don't you?
But I do.
Look, any doubts at all, you just say the word and we'll go home and we'll forget all about this place, okay? Is there anything you need to tell me? Because if there is, please, just tell me now.
How far do you have to go for cake? Manchester? You've been gone half the morning.
It's not my fault if your tenants keep stopping me in the street.
Any tenants in particular? Just all of them?
All they want to talk about is the festival. Moan, it never stops.
Katie.
Can't stop long. I've got a new livery client due in 5 minutes.
He's been as miserable as sin.
Oh, sorry about that.
How about lunch?
I've already had mine. And I have a business to run. I thought you did too.
You're damn right there.
Thanks a lot, Megan. So, what, I'm bottom of your list?
For the moment, yeah. Well, it's not exactly news to you, is it? You've always told me that business has to come first. Every time.
Yeah, but, you know, it doesn't mean I was right, does it?
Well, no, I never said that.
How about dinner tonight?
I'll let you know. And don't even think about taking this out on Nicola. It's not her fault that we're falling out.
It's not mine either.
So, do I cancel the flowers?
No, order double and get them here.
As vapid blondes go, she is definitely back in the building.
If you call, you can book an appointment.
So you can fob me off?
Jay hasn't got time to see you right now. He's in a meeting.
Oh, I know he is. With me.
Jenny, I'm sorry. We're not supposed to be disturbed.
It wasn't my fault she barged in.
It's okay. I know what this is about.
Ali wasn't trained for that job. You can't blame her for getting it wrong.
We can blame her for lying through her backside.
As if.
We had to scrap an entire order. Ali messed up, and so did Lisa.
Oh, that's Lisa, who's out there, still working.
That's right. Because she owned up to what she did. All Ali did was rant and rave and try and drop Lisa in it.
She'd never do that.
Look, maybe if she'd have put her hands up from the beginning, we'd have possibly thought again.
We? Since when did sales cover human resources?
I'm so sorry. He.
I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but that's why we let her go.
The lying, not the mistake.
We're a team here. And if you're not a team player, then you don't belong.
Right, look, I didn't know. She didn't tell me. Look, I'm sorry to bother you.
Awkward.
Gabby said she saw him push you. And then he shouted at you. Why would she make up something so serious about her own dad?
Because she has no idea how serious it is.
But I do. I want to help you.
Then you will keep this little misunderstanding to yourself.
Swear to me on Gabby's life.
How dare you?
Swear to me on Gabby's life that Ashley didn't push you and you just fell over and it was an accident, nothing more.
If I were to tell you the truth.
Just do it then, please.
It is nothing. Like I said, now do me a favor and put an end to the matter.
Everything all right? Dad?
Sandy?
Oh, tickety-boo.
Good. Well, there's no problem with the pictures, and I've had a chat about visiting hours, and they're ridiculously flexible, like some kind of hotel.
You can get off. Any time. Can't she, Eric?
Yeah, run along. You're wasting your free time. We won't need it till later.
Where have you been? You messaged me ages ago. I'm not hanging around that cafe on my own like a loser.
It's them too, man. They're acting funny.
How funny.
Funny like when you just snuck somebody you shouldn't have.
And you reckon me and Alex were winding you up?
So those noises come from room 3. It was them too.
As if. They're way too old for that kind of thing. And he'd never fancy her.
She fancies him, though.
Do you want that coffee or not?
Are they still there?
Still talking. I'll let you know what happens.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have fun.
At last.
So we, or do you want to have a little chat instead?
No, it'll wait.
Follow me.
Coffee?
Thanks.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm not so keen on the smell of horse.
Well, I prefer their company to most people's. At least you know exactly where you stand with animals.
And you are exactly where with my brother.
I think that's for me and Katie to decide, don't you?
Aye, that's a lot.
For you.
There's no need.
Look, I know it's a cliche, but I thought it does at least show you that I care a little bit.
Shows you've got more cash than sense.
And if you'd like to stay for dinner, I've got steak in the fridge. Megan is going to make herself scarce.
I am.
And no more secrets. I promise. Non-negotiable. If you'll just give me a second chance.
You really have wasted your money. Because I'd already decided to do that this morning. So I will see you back here for dinner at 6.
I look forward to it.
What a flaming drama queen.
Yeah. But she's back.
Oh, there's one here for a catering assistant in town.
Go on.
There's no way you're doing that. It's at school.
Anyway, you better be getting back.
There's no point. We've only got games after dinner.
Come on, get off. Hey, love.
The one thing you promised me that you'd never do.
What?
You lied to me about why you were sacked.
No, I didn't.
I went to see Jay. Lisa's been a mate to you, and you tried to land her in it.
It wasn't like that.
So back off.
So the whole world's against you, as usual then, yeah? Everyone else wrong, and you in the right.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh, I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like I've been living with a two-faced, lying cow.
Ruby!
If you can't be honest with me, you know, like we said from the start. Well, say something. Anything.
So, Dad, what do you think?
Oh, Shangri-La. A veritable paradise on earth.
Good. Shame if you didn't like it, the amount it's going to cost us to send you here.
Have you thought about other ways of spending your money, like educating the children, home improvements?
I just want what's right for you. I want you to be happy, Dad.
Yes, well, would you mind if
You're
I
right,
just
Sandy.
sat here for a
Yeah,
while?
no, of course. Sit down. Ashley, he looks shattered.
Oh, come on, Dad. The car's only over here.
Ashley, just go and bring the car round. It's not a problem. You have to tell me what you're hiding.
Do I?
You don't have to lie anymore. I'll listen, I promise. You have to tell me the truth.
If you've
been affected by Ashley and Sandy's story, you can contact Action on Elder Abuse on 080 8808 8141. Calls are free from BT landlines, and from major mobile providers, calls from other networks may be considerably more. Lines are open weekdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m, or you can visit www.elderabuse.org.uk.